Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time Pedal Show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome. I'm Alex.
And today we have special guest Craig.
G'day.
Who so kindly brought his Klon Centaur along. Thank you, Klon. Thank you, Craig.
No worries.
You're Craig.
That's cool. we can compare me and you later, mate.
Okay, good. Yes, so big shootout day. So we've got all our Klon Klones and we've got the Klon to compare it to. And to start off with, we've got the Centaur versus the KTR. The kindly remember the ridiculous hype that offends so many is not of my making.
Yeah, catchy name, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
And this is one I'm so excited about because the same maker. So, you know, he's saying that these are the same. So nothing's changed, has it?
Let's see, Bill. Let's see
Test
if you're
you out.
right. So as always, we're going into a slightly hidden, but behind us there, Ceriatone OTS Mini 20 with a 1x12 greenback. Everything, okay, so there'll always be two pedals here. Everything goes through true bypass loopers down the bottom here. So no buffers will affect anything in any way other than when the pedal itself is on, just for anyone out there who might start whinging now. All right, so let's hear the clean tone. So this is the Jazzmaster Duncan Antiquity 1 pickups, and it sounds a little like this. All right, let's do, as a start-off point, quickly, or actually let's quickly introduce all the guitars, just so we know what the guitars are. We've got a Les Paul.
Very nice gold top.
Very nice gold top. Custom shop.
Yes.
Custom shop.
Nice.
What else? And then Alex with his rather pathetic.
It's pronounced Stratocaster.
Stratocaster, sorry.
This is a 1977 lawsuit Greco Strat from Japan, and you've got your beaten up piece of crap.
Now, is that actually house paint?
I mean, that's house band. Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
all. That's all. That's yeah. I just put it on there. Okay, now
From
let's
a Cortina.
I just thought they couldn't see it. Maybe
let's
it's...
stop. Let's stop because I'm starting to cry. So, all right. So that's a clean. And now let's go. Clonified. Okay, now exactly the same settings. They're sideways, but basically exactly the same settings. Should sound the same, shouldn't it, Bill? But it doesn't. Sound quite the same.
Shock horror.
All right, should we try different settings, or should we just keep it at the one setting for everything?
Let's fiddle a little bit.
Fill a little
Real
bit.
quick though.
Quickly. We're going to try and
We'll
go quickly through all of
less
this.
gain.
That one?
It's a gain.
It's that way, so that's the gain, that's the volume. Oh, yeah, gain volume, yeah. Definitely sound different.
Yeah, I think this has a bit more of everything. A bit more top end and a bit more bottom end.
It has, well, it's got the unicorns in it.
Oh,
Sorry, forgot. All right, do we want to hear it now with a Les Paul?
So go the Klon.
On first. Definite difference there.
more mid range in the red one.
Yes.
Definitely more mid range.
And that got a lot harsher before when you turned up whatever it was. Got a lot
It's not as
harsher.
smooth.
Yeah.
The Centaur
Yeah.
definitely has that smoothness to it. Do we want to hear strats?
Sure.
So clean, it sounds suchly. Oh no, we've already done that. Is it even on? Okay, Klon first.
Shut up. So this is the Centaur. And KTR. Should we hear a bit more gain?
Yep.
As
Okay,
in a lot more gain?
let's start on the KTR. Start the KTR while it's on the KTR.
Sure.
Crank the gain.
And
Centaur?
Centaur, yeah.
Quite different. They are quite different.
It's a little bit honky compared to this one's a little bit honky compared to
It's
the original.
it's smoother and yeah, not as honky. It doesn't have that. It's more balanced.
Are you allowed to say honky anymore? Is that still honky's okay to say?
It is if it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a difference.
Definitely a difference there.
Should we
Move on.
real quick like
Okay. Oh, dirty amp. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
hit overdrive channel. So this is the overdrive channel on the amp. And the Centaur. And
KTR?
KTR, yeah. Ooh,
Quite different.
it's different when you go in the dirty channel.
What did you prefer then?
This definitely cuts through that mid-range push.
Yep.
Definitely cuts through.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it with some other guitars.
Let's Paul. So that's now just into the dirty channel. Oh, hang on, sorry.
Cool. That guitar sounds great, by the way.
It does.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Jazzmaster into the dirty amp sounds a little like this.
Consider those your settings
Yeah,
on there
yeah.
because they're
Yeah,
pretty
let's do
good
that.
starting points.
Let's do it there roughly.
So if we go straight into the Klon
About
first.
there. Roughly there, something like that. It does sound good.
And the KTR.
Definitely honkier.
Also, yeah, they're both good but different. aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. It just has something
Does. Magical.
magical. That's what is. I
Pixie
don't know
with
if it comes
love.
across in the video, But there's all these butterflies and rainbows and unicorns floating around there.
Yep.
I think it is what it is. Like, to me, hearing those two sounds, if you're after a more modern sound, possibly possibly the
Bit
KTR,
harsher.
but if you're after the classic
Yeah.
rock sound, the original Klon sort of has it hands down. But
All right. Should we move on? Next one?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, so now, I'm on. So now, back with the next one. So now we've got the Klon Centaur versus the Ceriatone Centura. Now, they look a bit similar.
Roughly the same.
That one's a bit more matte. That one's a bit shinier. Okay, let's start off again with Craig's, where he marked it, roughly. And let's see.
This is going to be interesting. First of all, thanks to Nick for some Ceriatone for the love so far.
Hello, Nick. Ceriatone Nick. And we're using a Ceriatone M2, so, you know. Let's see. So this is clean again. Okay. Centura. Come back.
Back again.
It's maybe a bit louder and a bit, you know, like the treble needs to go up a bit on that, and that's maybe a little bit louder.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it is quite different now.
Should we try with a different guitar?
Try a different guitar. Okay, so let's go. Who's in? You.
This one?
I mean, at exactly, if the knobs are at exactly the same space, like in the same, pointing the same way, they don't sound exactly the same. But I think that one is closer to that than the KTR was.
oh, definitely.
That's
Yeah,
very
definitely,
close. It's got
definitely.
maybe a bit more output than a Centaur, so you've got to turn the volume down a bit more, and it's maybe
Just a little bit.
just a little bit, and maybe it's got the less top end too, so you've got to have the treble up a little higher, but that's pretty close.
Also remember, this is what, 20 years old now?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
things-
yeah,
So components start
20
to
plus years, yeah, probably 25.
get darker as they
Yep.
get old.
yeah,
So
definitely, definitely. It's
never know, it could have been exactly the same as the day when the day it was built.
yep.
Here's to know.
Interesting.
So
Strat?
should we try the Stratocaster? Turn it up.
I think with a lower
Yeah,
output guitar, you
yeah.
get more of a difference.
do a
But
bit.
it does have that warmth and body, and it just has this certain I don't know what.
I hope they can. I hope they can hear it because it really the difference it made with your guitar. That was really like standing right in front of us. It felt like
Yeah.
the sound was really airy in front of us,
Yeah.
and then
Sure,
it,
yeah.
And that was nice, but it was just
Wasn't the same.
It stood
with
out.
the Les
yeah.
Paul, it was. With these two, it was less.
Yeah.
But with the Strat, it really stood out more. I find.
I wonder if we can get it closer with a bit more output.
Okay.
Like,
Closer.
dangerously close. Very dangerously
Yeah.
close. Should we,
Okay. Dirty amp.
Get dirty channel.
This will be interesting.
Yeah. That's
Whoa,
close.
Yeah.
Man,
That's very close.
to the point of I forgot which one.
That is pretty close.
Let's try with some other stuff guitars.
Les Paul. So that's just straight into the amp. That's pretty close.
Wow.
What do you
That is
think?
pretty close. Yeah. I mean, it's your pedal and you use it.
Yeah.
Actually gig with
We'll,
it.
we'll see.
Actually gig with
We'll
it.
see. The thing is, I get worried about this. Like
Yeah.
going up the bar, grabbing a drink, is it still going to be there when you get back?
Yeah.
Mate,
That's
honestly,
pretty close.
on a blindfold test, yeah, it's pretty good.
And you can
Feel
get.
differently, or is it a different feel? Do you think, or
It's probably not loud enough.
Sure.
Like, having the amp,
Really
to
crank,
feel
yeah.
the reaction, because that does have a lot of reaction to it when you're on the flip. But it sounds good. Considering what something like that dollar value worth.
Was it?
180 US or something?
Was it $240
Whatever
or
the
something?
conversion was to
Whatever the
Australia.
conversion was.
It's definitely better than the KTR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
well
know,
that's it.
like-
Yeah, it's closer to it to the KTR. Yeah.
Maybe if he polished, it might.
You could also get possibly
Yeah.
Nick might make you, if you're really nice, he might make you one of his dick butt ones.
It's a very good copy. Yeah.
Okay, Jazzmaster, straight into the amp. It's close.
I could hear a difference in sound more so with your guitar than mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether you can dial it in to make it
Oh, definitely.
sound the same,
Definitely.
similar. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Nick,
Nice work.
thumbs up.
Good.
All right.
All right, should we move on?
I think
Okay. Back with pedal number 3. So now we've got the ToneMonk Phoenix. And again, let's set it to similar settings. And let's try. All right, I'm on. Let's just try making him. So let's turn that on. So this is just the amp clean. Okay, Centaur first. ToneMonk.
Quite different.
It is quite different. I thought it would be closer.
Yeah.
Go a little bit more gain on each one.
Okay, let's go a bit more gain. It's quieter. Hang on, so let's send it down a bit. It's closer.
Has a bit more low mids, I think, with this one.
Yeah. Okay, next guitar.
Cool. I believe that's you.
Let's pull.
I think. Oh, sorry.
It's
What
not as close as your.
Not as close as the other one.
Yeah. I think this is a bit sweeter in the low gain settings.
Yeah.
It's a lot brighter.
I think it's got more top and bottom end because it's a bit boomier.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, sure.
woofier.
And it's funny how we're tuning these pedals, like we're starting off with the same setting, and the difference of the pedals, the settings that we're putting at to try and match the Klon,
Yeah.
like which is just the EQing, obviously, but
And volume. I find, and I mean, it could be an age thing as well. Is that the Klon may not have as much volume as it used to have. You know, getting old. Sort of, it's a midlife crisis.
Quarter life crisis.
Quarter life crisis. Should I give you the Strat?
I'm going to stick up for mine again on that one.
Yeah.
On that last little run, I thought it's a lot more sparkler. Once again, like a lot more presence. It's almost like a presence on a valve amp, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
that presence.
it has
Try boosting the treble a bit on there.
Again, more balanced, I find. The Klon. It's more even, all the frequencies.
You can still hear your guitar 100% and nothing's changed.
Sure.
But you're adding.
You're adding,
That's adding, which is
Yeah.
what the Klon's supposed to be about. So.
Okay, 30 amp.
Boop.
Oh, sorry.
That does sound pretty damn good though. The Phoenix.
Oh, nothing wrong with
It's
it.
different, but it's very good. Maybe a little bit too much treble for me at the moment.
Okay.
Less noticeable at gains.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Both sound really nice.
Should we flick the guitars?
Okay, let's pull.
Might put that back.
Go back to the settings.
I might
Yeah,
put
cool.
back to my.
Hopefully they're...
Just make sure you're not cheating there, mate. Make
No,
sure
no, no,
that's-
no, it's
yep,
all-
yep.
Do we have an official at hand?
That's yours.
That's pretty close with gain.
For the lead part's almost like the Phoenix, better with the Les Paul.
Okay.
Just kind of
Blasphemy!
pokes through a little bit.
Yeah, oh, definitely. It's
You
You know,
bastard.
that's picking hairs in a controlled environment. It's not a loud stage. There's no drummers anywhere near us.
Okay,
Your
Jazz
guitar?
Master. Just straighten the amp. It's close.
nothing EQ can't fix.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
You know, it's
Nothing
good.
but
That's a good pedal.
Nothing but talent can't fix it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
yeah, that's something that. Let's not talk about that. All right.
You wouldn't be disappointed if you bought that pedal.
No, well, I did, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool. Next done.
Next. All right. Next one. Fourth one?
Sure, why not?
Fourth one. 1, 2, 3, fourth. Yes, fourth one. The Matthews Effect Architect version 2.
Yeah, this is a bit different. This has 3-band EQ as well as some clipping options.
Yes.
So definitely one of those inspired by pedals, not just a direct clone.
Yes. So,
So-
you know, takes it to the next level. So
Yeah.
clean again on the amplification device. Sounds like this. Does sound quite different, but I mean, you have three EQs and you have three clipping options too. Do you want to flick between the clipping options? So we're on that.
And there's a third one at the top. Try that. Should try the Les Paul.
Les Paul, clean. Getting closer.
Yeah, definitely in the same vein. Obviously, these inspired, but pedals won't probably sound exactly the same.
No.
It's just get you in that ballpark, and it's kind of cool because everyone has their own interpretation of the circuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you can kind of
This would be cool when this was down on the bottom one. If you had a really harsh sounding amp,
To sweeten it up.
it would really sweeten up a really harsh sounding amp up. You know, like so that's a good tool.
for sure.
we can
Yes,
try-
maybe if you're using backline amps all the time.
Yeah, perfect
Yeah.
idea. You know,
Gives
like,
you options
Yeah.
depending on what amp you have.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, Stratocaster.
The Matthews.
It's different.
It's a nice pedal.
It's a good sound pedal.
sound
Yeah,
pedal.
that's one of our favourites, I think. It's in our top few.
Definitely in the top 13. So, don't forget the dirty channel on the
Yeah,
amp.
especially those clipping.
Yeah, it's really versatile. Klon sounds big, hey?
Yeah,
It does.
yeah. That reminded me of going to watch a guitarist in the 80s when you click that and all of a sudden you click that and it's like one of the 70s rock gods comes alive again, you know, like just,
Sure, right.
you know.
It definitely has something, the Klon. I mean, there's no way. Okay, Les Paul, strategy. I find with Les Paul less difference.
Yeah.
It's maybe the humbuckers or maybe the higher output. I find all up so far the lowest output guitar seems to
Make the biggest
make
difference.
the biggest difference.
Sure, yeah, I know.
These are these are the custom buckers, so these are the ones that are only available in this particular guitar, and they're not really a hot pickup, so to speak, like
Okay.
are really hot, but it really blends in with everything. So hence we're not hearing too much highs, too much lows. We just got that, unlike yours, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Very cool.
Jazzmaster. It just has something, the Klon. It definitely has something. Body. It just has.
Nice.
Yeah.
Niceness.
All right.
Cool.
Matthews Effects.
Awesome
Archer.
pedals.
Not Archer. Architect. Archer's a different one.
That's coming on
That
next.
may be coming up next.
Hey.
And we're back with the Rockett Audio Designs Archer Ikon Gold version. Rolls off the tongue. Okay, Jazzmaster, clean sound, sounding suchly. Klon sounding suchly. That's the Archer now. Same settings, but maybe a bit more treble. That was a jazz chord. Maybe a little quieter too.
very different in the mid range, isn't it?
Quite different.
I got excited when you playing the Klon and you brought that gain up just when you're ringing that chord out. That sounded really cool. But then when you hit that one, it dropped a bit of excitement, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, let's pull. Let's go back to the marked settings. So that's the gain. About there. Again, less difference with the Les Paul, but still quite a noticeable difference.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've said this on other videos where most of the differences appear in the mid-range characteristics.
Yeah, yep.
And oftentimes how much gain each have. So definitely mid-range is it.
All right, let's go back to those settings. Oh, sorry. And that's a treble. It just has something. It really just has something that
I think sweeter is the term
Yeah,
there.
it just beats them all so far.
Sorry, Mr. J. Rockett.
Yeah.
But sorry, Jason Rockett.
Hey,
Jeffrey Rockett.
That's a great sounding pedal too.
If that is your real name.
Jonathan Rockett.
So into Dirty Amp. Actually, before we go back to the Archer,
Yeah.
I'll roll off the volume a bit. Yeah, the real honky sort of like almost
Tube screamer.
ZZ Top thing.
The funny thing with the Archer is, in the room, when we did the video of just the Archer, neither of us were kind of like, we were both quite meh.
Yeah.
Recorded, it sounded great.
It's weird. Sometimes they feel different in the room to actually record it through
Yeah.
a microphone, what the microphone picks up. So if we go back to the Klon.
More open. It's just more,
It's almost like the other pedals are
Biggins.
compressed
yeah, it just narrows it.
and the Klon's not compressed, you know?
Should we
Let's Paul
swap over guitars?
into a dirty amp.
He broke it.
Stupid angle jacks.
It's just when you use a Strat, man. Okay. It's always closer with the Les Paul, I find. There's less difference.
Maybe I'm just a more consistent player than you two. could be.
It's a
We've
risk.
been told.
You know,
Maybe that's what it is.
Should we hear you,
Oh, Jazzmaster. Sorry, yeah, I'm just zoning out. Okay, Jazzmaster, straight in.
Another video we took, might have been a podcast actually. You can find our podcast on iTunes. Hey, smooth, huh? We're talking about magic combos of pedals and guitars and amps, and I think that and your guitar sounds really good.
The Archer.
Yep.
That's what I've got on my board.
Continue.
so you've always got that on your board.
As a a clean boost,
Yeah,
basically.
nice, yeah.
But that's been.
it's still mid forward, but it's
I find it's really good as a.
whatever your pickup combination was in that pedal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it as a. I have it very last in my chain, and it's just mostly clean, and maybe a little bit of the treble was up a bit too, just to boost for lead, and it works really well, and it's the right size. That's really sorry, Mr. Jason Rockett or Jeffrey Rockett or Jonathan Rockett or whatever Rockett.
Jack Rockett.
Jack Rockett, Jim Rockett. It's the right size.
Nice. That concludes the J Rockett Archer demo. What's up next?
All right, we'll be back. And we're back. Now we've got the MojoHand FX Sacred Cow. Okay, Jazzmaster, into the clean amp.
Before we're like,
Okay, let's do the ha. And volume down a bit, maybe, and
Lots of output from these pedals.
yeah. That's pretty close.
Excuse me. There is a voicing switch too. Which
We're on lean at the moment.
On
Let's
lean?
go fatty.
ooh,
The lean side was closer. I
yes, yeah.
find. Okay, let's crank the gain quickly. That sounds pretty close, actually. That's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Should we hear with
Les Paul,
Les Paul of Doom?
clean sound. That's pretty close.
It's nice. Yep.
That's pretty close.
Whether it's exactly the same or not, it's a great overdrive.
That's a killer. That's a very good.
And it's
drive.
cool how he's
One
put
off.
increments. He's thought about this. He's put increments so you actually know where you
Yep.
are. But sometimes without your little texter marks, you know, like
Yeah, you'd be lost.
That's
Very-
why you
yeah.
go for a sacred cow over
Yeah.
a half horse off you.
see, that's the farmer. That's the farmer in him thinking about that in advance. Yeah, you know,
Practical man.
he is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's Mr. Cusack. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. John Cusack.
This is pretty low output, isn't it?
Very low output.
Oh, it's got a gorgeous sound bar. Oh,
Pretty cool. This one's ash too. For anyone's buying a Strat, you have to buy an ash Strat.
Yep, I agree.
I'm Swamp Ash too.
Oh, cool. No, this is from a
Not a swamp.
a dry piece of land.
It's a dry piece of land. No. Actually, it's from Japan. So it's sen.
It is.
Sen is the
they spell
Japanese
things-
version
spell
of
things
of
wrong.
Ash.
Oh yeah, it is.
They spell things wrong. Just a little bit of casual racism there, folks.
I know you said the show wasn't going to be racist. So.
Is it on out?
The most noticeable, once again.
It's
In your
again
guitar,
on the
yeah,
Strat you
yeah.
can hear it the most, but it's still close.
I really like that Sacred Cow pedal.
You're not getting it back, mate. Those both for a second. And if you play around with the tone a bit, it
Yeah.
gets pretty close.
I think you could nail it with that.
Let's try it just on the Strat. Let's just crank the gain just to see.
Sure.
So that's the MojoHand.
Slightly more mid-range, ever so slightly with
Yeah.
the MojoHand.
Well, that's that and the Ceriatone.
I reckon that's
thought
closer
that's
than
probably
that.
even
I reckon
closer than
that's
Ceriatone, yeah.
I reckon.
Well done.
That's a good,
Ace,
Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hand.
Good job.
That is your real name.
So that's actually a Cusack pedal, that one.
Well, I think MojoHand FX is made by Cusack, I think, but don't quote me on that. But what was his name? I forgot his name. The man at MojoHand FX I was talking to, he's actually also Cusack music. So I think it's made in the same place.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
And he would have been better with the cow and then put a piece of like T-bone steak underneath it. You know, just that contrast. You know?
maybe if you open it up, there could be some stuff on the inside. Maybe it's the cow's innards on the inside.
It's actually gooped with mince.
Oh, could be.
This is the dirty channel.
Oh, bring the game back.
Let's go back to sensible settings. I think with the Strat, I might prefer the MojoHand.
Ooh.
It's actually almost more open.
Slightly more focused, but having... That's an oxymoron. Focused and open.
Well, but you know what I mean. It's
Yeah, it's fopen.
it's open.
Let's hear it with the Les Paul.
I thought this is tighter.
focused.
I thought that's got a tighter sound
maybe,
to it.
Maybe tight is a better word, yeah.
Okay,
Let's hear it. It's humbuck, is it?
let's ball. Again, pretty close.
Nice,
with,
nice.
Very
Pretty
cool.
close with Les Paul. Okay. More different with mine.
Bit more different.
Bit more different. Yeah, it has a bit more of a difference.
Yes.
Yes. That one. You can hear more of a difference.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
With that. Again, probably I do almost like that one better. Sorry.
I might just.
Haters.
He's crying now.
That is a fantastic pedal.
It's a killer pedal. While we're doing killer pedals, what about another one? And we're back. We've got the Keeley Oxblood now. And Jazzmaster clean into the amp, sounding suchly. Klon. Keeley. Let's turn it on, hey? We need more volume.
And one cool thing about this pedal, it's got a blue light on it. I think pedals with blue lights are cooler than pedals with red lights on it.
There you go.
You've heard it here first, folks. Closer.
Damn good.
It's got a bit more gain.
We're on this one.
Yeah, but we swapped that. It's more gain.
Interesting.
That's pretty close too. Okay, let's pour.
They're close.
They're pretty close as well, yeah.
Yep.
Should we try it just a clipping switch while you're playing too? It's pretty close.
That is.
Closer again.
It is. It's almost got the same presence too.
Should we hear
Robert
its
Keeley?
single coils and see if it's
Strat. There goes the volume. Right, that one.
sigh? Well, it definitely has more gain, the Oxblood, which is
well, if it,
always a better thing.
yeah, actually, the Oxblood's probably, I think, the heaviest gain out of all of them.
Yeah.
And it's definitely one of my favourites. That was sort of one of the standout ones. That one, probably. That one and a MojoHand. That were two of the real standout ones I found. Okay, dirty amp.
I'm not sure why, but the Oxblood just made me feel a bit more comfortable just then when I was playing. Don't know why.
I don't know.
It's the blue light.
Oh, it's a blue light.
Blue light, that's
Blue
what
light.
it is.
That's
That's what it's all about.
that flies on that whenever you see one of the zappers, the lights are always blue. You know, maybe that's one of the.
Maybe it sounds horrible, but just the blue light makes us think it sounds great.
Okay, so in the clean amp, I like that. In the dirty amp, I like that.
Well, let's try to...
That confuses things, doesn't it?
I forgot which one was... Because the clipping switch option, one was the magical and one was the mystical diodes or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So let's... We were on one side, let's try the other side. So that... With the fat switch, it definitely fattens it up.
It almost gives a bit of fuzz.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
It's fuzzy.
Because there's so much bottom end.
Yeah.
Les Paul time?
Les Paul time into the dirty end. Got closer though towards the end. Need to turn the tone up more to get closer.
What do you reckon? Good stuff.
I reckon that's my favourite so far.
Oh, it's
Yeah, right.
bit
Yeah,
emoji.
yeah, I reckon it. Yep.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. You had a
Let's hear the red guitar.
straight to the end. You've got to point at which one it is.
That's cool.
It has... They do sound, with the higher gain, more different than they did with on Clean. Clean has sounded very similar.
Oh, yeah? I thought...
Can I have a listen to this through the Les Paul with the fat switch on?
Yeah, of course you can.
That's a cool little feature.
It's getting away from the climbers. Damn cool as hell.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fat switch.
Oxblood.
Oxblood.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next. Pedo Monsters Klone. Looking saturated. All right, so let's do that. Hang on, that was the opposite way. That's the gain, I think. That was a volume from memory.
So this is getting back on track. This is a direct copy of Try to Be a Clone. Yeah, where the last couple in their favour have been...
They were kind of inspired by us, yeah.
Exactly right.
Okay, so clean tone. Holy moly, that's a bit louder.
Kablamo.
Was that that's the volume, yeah. That's it. Is it?
It's silly to do it that way.
But yeah, that is the volume, yeah. It's the other way around. Okay, let's go gain. It's got a lot more volume, that's for sure.
It's very different.
It's really rather different and insane amounts of volume.
yeah.
We're like basically off.
Yeah.
And I mean... It's quite different. Okay, Les Paul.
Definitely sweeter in the mid-range, isn't
Yep.
it?
And that's
Klon.
one of the few ones where even with Les Paul was quite a big difference.
Yes. Yep.
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
The
Stratocaster.
of Doom.
Quite different.
Yes.
Okay, Dirty Channel.
Still kind of cool though. But just
It's not. It's just it's not a bad pedal. And I think from memory when we did the video into Dirty Amp, that's where it was sort of shining.
Okay.
good chance to find out right now.
Hey! More body.
Yeah.
Just has so much more. Certain, I don't know what. Okay, Les Paul.
Corners.
Closer again. A little bit closer with the Les Paul into the Dirty Channel.
Brighter though.
Much brighter, yeah. Okay, Jazzmaster into Dirty. That was the con again at the end now.
Yep.
Just sweeter,
It is.
friendlier, warmer. All right,
Yes.
next. All right, we're back. Next, we've got the Rimrock Effects Mythical Overdrive Jazzmaster Clean. Sounds like this. No, that's Jazzmaster Dirty. Jazzmaster Clean sounds like this. We're getting slowly a little bit crazy, but that's okay. Oh, hang on. That's the other way around again. Sorry. That's the volume and that's the gain. Okay. Ooh, that's close. That's pretty close.
It is close.
Let's try that.
It's damn fancy.
Oh, down. It was the other one was closer, wasn't it? It's two different
Things.
things in it. Yeah, it has it in a manual.
It
One
goes up and
Put it-
down.
Yeah.
Put it down, stuff happens.
Yep.
I remember actually in a video we did, there's hardly any difference with the single coils, but with humbuckers was huge difference from memory.
Should we find
How
out?
about we should try that out now? Oh, yeah.
That means may I have the cable?
Sign language? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. We've been sitting there for like 6 hours now. Come on, man. I'm starting to get cobwebs around here. Okay. Strat, clean. There she goes.
That's what that switch does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
close.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's a nice pedal.
That screen just went off. Does it mean anything?
Well, it means the batteries run out on the
Oh, okay,
back.
cool.
That's enough.
Just checking. That was just the voice of God.
It hasn't gone Bing yet, so it's...
Dirty channel.
Okay.
Strat. Pretty close.
It's a tasty morsel, isn't it?
Tasty morsel.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Should we hear the...
Someone has this word of the day toilet paper.
Guess what today is that?
Sounds good.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
All right, Jazzmaster, same deal. Maybe think for single coil is the up possession. Possession. Pretty close.
Thoughts?
Like.
Much like.
I wonder if that's the closest yet,
Do you reckon?
sounding-wise.
It's pretty good. That's, yeah. All right.
Comments below.
Comments below. And don't
yeah.
forget, in another 8 hours or so when we're done with all of them, just don't forget to press pause every once in a while and go to the toilet and stuff. We're going to do a podcast where we talk about what our thoughts are on all of them. So if you want to hear more in-depth talking about what our thoughts are, make sure to check out the podcast. All right, next. Okay. And we're back, and we've got the K818 by Greenchild Effects. Mason, hello, how are you doing?
Oh, watch it.
Jeez.
All the way from America.
From America. Yes, thanks for sending it out, Mason. Okay, clean sound. Pretty close.
And he's done his research.
Mason. It's pretty close.
It's very close.
Nice.
Strat. Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting about that.
One job.
And looking gorgeous for the camera. Come on, that's
2 jobs. 3 jobs.
It's good. Definitely good. Okay, dirty channel. That's pretty damn close.
Yep.
It's that, high mids, low treble. Is there
Yeah.
such a thing as low treble? Yeah, low treble.
Yeah.
Low highs?
I know what you mean.
Low highs, high mids.
A little bit more sweet in this one.
Yeah.
It's a bit, it's just that fraction harsher, the K818.
That much.
It's like,
Should we
we're
hear
slowly
the,
going insane, but that's all right. Les Paul.
Les Paul.
Very close. Now, I should mention also, there is the other side, which is like a Tube Screamer style side, but because it's a Klon shootout, we won't go into that. We're just doing a Klon thing. So, Alex, how's that one job that you have to do coming along?
Hang on. Let me just.
Hey, how does it
John, me, just-
how does it feel, huh? How does it
Oh,
feel?
here it comes.
Hilarious. Okay. Jazzmaster.
Yeah.
So very, very
That's
close.
super
Yeah.
close, yeah. Mason, That's an awesome job,
That's
man.
great.
That's
Awesome
very,
job.
very good job.
Cool.
That's a K818. Next. All right. Wampler Tumnus. The normal Tumnus, not the new deluxe Tumnus. We didn't get one of them, so we just got that one. All right. Clean amp. Klon amp. Klon. It's again maybe a bit. Which one's a volume? That's a volume. Maybe a bit louder. Maybe a bit more gain. Let's just quickly try and crank the gain. See what happens then. Close too.
It's not far off, eh?
It's not. For a little pedal.
For teensy weensy Tumnus.
That's, yeah.
All right. Leslie. Paul. That's pretty close too.
Yeah, a bit brighter.
It's a bit harsher. Oh, sorry, my one job again. I'm failing yet again. Whoopsie. Okay, Stratocaster.
Is the treble right up on that?
No, middle.
I think it's fairly bright.
It is pretty bright, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw the treble back. It's
Yeah.
pretty close too.
Tasty.
Okay, 30 in. Okay, Lester, not Leslie. And it's that high end, but not the high end, but that sort of high mids.
Yeah.
It's just harsher. It's just so much smoother and warmer in the Centaur.
Yeah, just that's what hits you, don't it? It just sounds a little bit less toppy.
Great joke.
All right, Jazzmaster. It's harsher. A little bit harsher.
A little bit, yeah.
But still pretty close. So what, they're getting kind of closer and closer, aren't they?
I think so.
All right, next. Anasounds Savage. Bonjour, Alex.
Hello.
looks a bit rude. He looks like he's actually doing something with another animal. Or is that just from my position?
That's just from where you.
No, he's in front of it.
Okay.
Just ignore that. All right, clean sound. Klon. Ooh, much louder.
I just did.
Sounds a bit different again.
It's definitely weightier.
Okay, let's pull. Got more gain.
Yeah, sure.
And when you're playing with the EQ, there's huge differences. Whereas the Klon, I've noticed when you're fiddling, there's not as much difference in the EQ as some of the other pedals.
There are about 3 or 4 internal trim pots on this thing. You can. Oh, wow, we're back on. That thing's back on. Hello.
I thought you were about to say something like there's some.
No, the monitor's back on.
Some croissant material in there or something that's doing the.
It's all about the baguettes, the croissants, and
Tiny,
the Peugeots.
tiny little Eiffel Towers.
Yes, the little Eiffel Towers. Point to
Gérard
point.
Depardieu.
Oh.
Peugeot. Sorry, that's my pet. That's all I know in French. Okay, Alex.
Just naming some brands.
You might sit over and go.
Yeah.
It's got the fat switch permanently on.
I think the fat switch works good on like a single coil bridge.
Yeah.
Makes the sort of single coils.
Well, so inside there's actually
There's a couple of trim pots, yeah. With Anasounds, with all his pedals, you can. The idea is that it's really easy from the outside, but if you really want to, you can get in there and you can adjust every single little bit of it.
That's a nice sounding pedal.
It's
Like-
the Anasound stuff is killer. We've done a delay of fizz as well, and it's really really good. Okay,
Very cool.
dirty amp. It's much closer with the dirty channel, I find.
Yeah.
I was about to say the opposite.
Oh really?
I thought you could big difference between the Klon and that one on that dirty sound. Like
Ah,
I thought it was closer than.
let's hear it on your Les Paul and see
Okay.
if it like transfers between.
It's a nice pedal. Keep saying that. There's.
And the best looking.
I wonder how he does
out
that.
of all of the pedals
Yeah.
we've ever done, best looking LED thing. Can I grab the lead, please, Alex?
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think with single coils I prefer this one. With humbuckers I prefer this one.
What about with Jazz Masters?
No one plays jazz.
Real men play Jazz Masters.
What are you hearing? Especially from a feel point of view.
From a feel that it feels great. They're both. I mean, the Klon feels awesome, and sounds awesome. The Savage is maybe a little bit has its own flavour, a bit more of its own flavour.
Does, yeah.
I think it's meant to be more of an inspired by pedal as well.
Sure, yeah.
It's weightier.
You feel a bit more enhanced bottom end.
Well,
As soon as you click it on, it's
Definitely.
like what Alex was saying, I think, with single coils, that one, it just gives you, it's like having that fat switch, which I wonder if there is possibly something internally where
Possibly,
you can switch it. That, it sort of has that extra bottom end that lifts the single coils. But with the humbuckers, I also thought that one sounded better.
Cool. Thanks so much from France for...
Merci beaucoup, Alex.
Alex for Savage.
Next. Electromonix, Soul Food, Jazzmaster, Clean Sound, Jazzmaster, Centaur, Jazzmaster, Soul Fooded, Soul Fed, Fooded. We're slowly going crazy, don't mind us. Okay, so that definitely needs more top end.
It is. It's fallen a bit.
Yeah.
It loses something there, doesn't it?
It
Instantly.
doesn't have as much body.
Body is probably a good word for it.
All right.
Should we see the same with humbuckers? Because
No wonder that comes across, but yeah, it lacks body. It's not embiggened.
Oop.
Okay, Stratocaster. Higher gain comes closer.
Yeah.
It does still be that body low mid thing.
It lacks that, yeah.
Lacking that.
Yeah. All right, dirty amp.
Boing.
closer.
Not as
Yeah.
noticeable. With
Again, it's that sweetness thing, isn't it?
Isn't yeah. Okay.
Still lacking.
Humbuckers into Dirty Amp. On a side note, that sounds killer, that guitar.
Fine.
Threw either of them into that amp.
Where this Klon setting itself apart time again is the note definition.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even at stupid high gain like
Yeah.
we are now.
yeah. It just has a certain sweetness to it.
I think that's once again it not adding anything or taking away, and the true sound of the guitar shining through rather than adding or subtracting
Yeah.
EQ. It's just doing however it does its job.
All right,
out.
Jazzmaster. Yeah, you can't go past the Klon. That just
But that was, that was going to be pretty obvious when those pedals are, what, $100 or something?
yeah. All right, Soul Food. Next, and we're back. We've got the Bondi effect sick as Overdrive. Okay, Jazzmaster into clean amp, sounding suchly yet again. Okay, we need more volume. Actually, surprisingly, the Klon almost sounds a bit more muffled then, like compared to it's like more open.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Pretty damn cool. Do the switchy.
Switchies.
Big difference there with that switch.
The switch
Yeah.
made a difference, yeah.
Maybe that's the not so sick bro switch.
That's good.
Dan Fine Overdrive.
That's fine. Okay, next. I mean, guitar. Okay, clean first.
It sounds
close.
like the Centaur to me sounds like you're clicking back onto a Marshall from using another amp.
Okay.
So when you the sick as is cool, but when it sounds like you just switched over to a Marshall when you hit the Centaur, I reckon.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Strat. Is there a difference between?
We're just going to straight to the overdrive sound.
Man, it's a low output guitar, I'll tell you that. Now, with your guitar, I prefer the Sacaz.
Like
With
this.
your guitar, I prefer the Klon.
Okay. Man, that's a good local product, isn't it? It's a nice sound.
Made in Sydney.
Really nice sounding pedal.
John? Pretty sure. My brain's not working at the moment. Bondi FX, go and check them out. I think in the same shop as the good folks at Goodwood Audio, who do the...
Alright.
I don't have the cables that we use
Ones
as
you
well.
can't see.
The ones you can't see, yes, that are on the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, Australian product, and he's got
Yep.
some good stuff, and we might actually be doing some more stuff with him in future. So, yes. Okay, Driven Amp, Strat. You know what I think is good on this? It's the same sort of treble, similar sort of treble to the Klon, but you have the bass there, not as a switch, but actually as a thing. So you can dial in as much.
Sure.
Because quite often if you just have that fat switch, it may go a bit further than you think. But that you can actually just dial just as much bass as you want in it sort of to fatten up the single
How
coil.
much fat you want?
How much fat you want. It's been a long day. Okay, Les Paul, Dirty M. It's pretty good. I do really like that bass. I think it's a, and I mean with tone stacks, it depends on where it sits the tone stack, and it sits in a good spot, that bass, and the treble sits in a good spot. Some trebles are a bit too harsh.
Sure.
That sits in a really nice spot like the Klon, but the bass, it sits in a really good spot. It's that, I think it's the low mids as well.
Yeah.
It adds a bit of low mids, which it's not boomy, but it just gives you more definition and stuff. Killer.
Yeah, you wouldn't be disappointed with that on your board.
No.
Why get something from overseas when you get something that sounds that good from here?
In Australia, if you live in Australia.
Yeah.
If you don't live in Australia, it's still from overseas. But if you live in Australia, or Tasmania, that's overseas too.
You live in Fraser Island.
Yeah.
Let's hear your guitar. Still a little bit of sweetness for this one.
Yeah. I do really like that though. That sounds great.
Super good.
Okay,
Super good.
Bondi FX Sacred.
Super good.
Next, and we're back. So now we've got last one.
Yay.
Oh wow.
The Idiotbox
That went
effect Han-Taun.
Yeah.
That was only like 4 hours. Okay, Jazzmaster Clean Tone.
Definitely needs something there, doesn't it?
It's
Does it need more treble?
Yeah,
maybe a bit more
something's
treble. pretty close though, and that's probably one of the cheapest ones of all of them.
And it has Star Wars.
And it has Star Wars on it, and it's sparkly blue. All right, and it's from Texas.
Oh.
Okay, next. Prefer that one.
There's a slight. The actual character of the game is different. I think.
Yes.
It is a little bit different, but that sounds great. That sounds really good. I mean, it's not exactly the same. On higher gain, it's coming closer.
Yeah.
As you turn the gain up. But that's killer, and that is literally one of the cheapest out of all of them. That's like the, it's similar sort of price range as the Soul Food.
That sounds a lot better than
That's
the Soul
killer.
Food, yeah.
That's really good. Okay, Strat. That sounds really good, actually. It's slightly different drive,
Yeah,
but that sounds killer.
it's pretty damn good.
That's a good pedal. Okay, Dirty Channel. Strat. That's a good sounding pedal.
is.
That's a really good sounding pedal. Okay. It's probably a bit tighter.
Yeah.
The Klon is.
The Klon's a bit tighter on the Dirty Channel with that. Can I grab the cable?
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell.
See, it's not just me. But I reckon that's a
surprising little
surprising
last
little
finisher,
good,
isn't it? Yeah.
really good sounding pedal.
Nice work. Idiotbox. Effects.
That doesn't sound bad at all. Oh. Just straighten the amp. Yeah, tighter. It's tighter, but that's
a good pedal.
Still really good.
I almost prefer that combo again.
With my guitar?
Yeah.
It does. Oh, yeah, it does definitely have a. It has something to it. No, that's thumbs up. That's a good pedal. And that's it.
Wow.
We've made it. Outro. All right, so that's it. That's all of them. Yes. What were we going to say?
thank you so much for watching. There were a couple of pedals that we couldn't get our hands on, as well as the Fox pedals Kingdom.
Which we
had to
thank you,
send
Roger.
to Signal Chain.
Send it back to Signal Chain. Yes.
So check out Signal Chain, great shop. And we know there's a couple like the Arc Effects and a couple others we just couldn't get our hands on.
Couldn't get a hold of. Yes.
For this shootout. So there's always going to be a few queries.
Wampler just released a new deluxe Tumnus and all that sort of stuff. So there's the guys at Ryra. Big thank you to the guys at Ryra. They were going to send one out, but they got hammered just before Christmas now with orders, and there's only a bunch of them making them. A bunch of people making the pedals, so they had so much back order stuff that they couldn't send us one. But thanks to the guys at Ryra anyway.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Big thank you to Craig for sitting here for the last few hours. And while spiders will spider webs around us.
Christmas is gone now, hadn't it?
It's 2019 just about. So, big thank you for bringing the Klon and the Les Paul and doing some playing. Big thanks for that.
Thank you.
And I hope
anytime.
all you guys enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts. If you want to hear what our thoughts are, we're just about now going to start recording a podcast. So make sure to check our podcast. Links will be below. And in a podcast, it'll be the hard truth. We'll talk about what exactly we thought of all the pedals. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out all the social media stuff. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. There's a little bell there too, so you can have notifications when new videos come out. Thank you so much to all the manufacturers for sending in all the stuff. Big thank you to the guys at Peerless Music in Australia for sending in the Idiotbox effects and the Pedal Monster. Big thank you to Mason at Greenchild. My brain doesn't work. But Manic Music Factory for the MojoHand effects. Rick Matthews at Matthews Effects, and he just underwent major surgery. So hope you're all good, man. Big thank you to the guys at Wampler for the Tumnus. Big thanks to the guys at Keeley for sending us the Oxblood. Big thank you to Alex at Anasounds for sending us the stuff, and all the manufacturers. Sorry if I forgot someone, but there's so many. Nick at Ceriatone. Big thanks to everyone for sending us stuff and supporting us. And thank you to all you guys watching. And see you next time.
See you soon.